Hello, science fans. Today we're going on an incredible journey. Not to outer space, not to the bottom of the ocean, but to a place that's even closer and more amazing inside you. The human body is, without a doubt, the most marvelous machine you will ever own. It's a highly advanced, self-repairing, and incredibly complex system that works non-stop every single second of every single day. Think about it. From the moment you wake up to the moment you fall asleep, and even while you're dreaming, your body is performing millions of tasks to keep you alive and well. It's like a bustling city where every citizen has a crucial job to do, and they all work together in perfect harmony. Now, what is this incredible machine made of? It's not built from metal, plastic, or wires. Instead, it's constructed from some of the most basic elements in the universe, like oxygen, carbon, and hydrogen. These elements come together to form trillions. That's a 1 with 12 zeros after it, of tiny, microscopic building blocks called cells. You have bone cells, skin cells, brain cells, and many more, each with its own special function. These cells are the workers, the engineers, and the managers of your body. They organize themselves into tissues, which form organs like your heart and brain, and these organs team up to create systems that perform big jobs, like breathing and thinking. Consider this. Your body is a symphony of coordinated action. Your senses gather information from the world around you. Your muscles and bones allow you to move through it. Your heart tirelessly pumps life-giving blood to every corner of your being. And your brain acts as the master conductor, overseeing the entire performance. All of these systems must work in perfect sync for you to run, jump, learn, laugh, and grow. It's a delicate balance, an intricate dance of biology and chemistry. Understanding how it all works isn't just a science lesson, it's the ultimate user's manual for your own life. So, let's get ready to explore this fantastic biological engine. The sheer complexity is mind-boggling, yet your body handles it all without you even having to think about it. You don't have to remind your heart to beat or tell your lungs to breathe. It all happens automatically, thanks to millions of years of evolution that have fine-tuned every process. This essay will be our guided tour, section by section, through the major systems that make you, you. We'll look at the command center in your head, the plumbing that carries your blood, the factory that turns food into fuel, and so much more. Get ready to be amazed because science is about to get personal. Let's go. Let's start at the top, with the headquarters of your entire operation, your brain. This incredible organ weighing about 1.5 kilograms or 3 pounds is the undisputed boss of your body. It might look like a big wrinkly walnut and it's mostly made of water and fat. But don't let its humble appearance fool you. Your brain is the control center for everything you do, think, feel, and remember. It's where your personality lives, where your dreams are born, and where you solve tricky math problems. Every single system in your body, from your blinking eyes to your wiggling toes, takes its orders from this powerful command hub. It's the ultimate supercomputer, running the show 24/7. How does it manage all this? Your brain communicates using a combination of chemical and electrical signals. It's connected to the rest of your body through a vast network of nerve cells called neurons. You have billions of them. These signals zip along your nerves at astonishing speeds, sometimes over 320 kilometers per hour. That's 200 miles per hour. When you touch something hot, a message instantly travels from your finger to your brain, which then sends a command back telling your muscles to pull your hand away. This all happens in a fraction of a second, faster than you can even say, ouch. This constant high-speed communication allows your brain to monitor and direct every single thing happening inside and outside of you. One of the brain's biggest jobs is processing information from your senses, especially your vision. Believe it or not, your brain uses nearly 1/3 of its incredible power just to figure out what you're seeing. It's constantly receiving images from your eyes, comparing the new information with what it saw just a moment before, and interpreting it all to create a seamless moving picture of the world. This is why you can catch a ball, read a book, or recognize a friend's face in a crowd. Your brain isn't just seeing, it's understanding, predicting, and reacting, making sense of a flood of visual data every waking moment. But the brain isn't just about commands and reactions, it's also the home of your thoughts, memories, and emotions. When you feel happy, sad, or excited, that's your brain releasing special chemicals that create those feelings. When you learn something new, like how to ride a bike, or the words to a song, your brain physically changes, forming new connections between neurons to store that memory. It's a dynamic, ever-changing organ that grows and adapts with every experience you have. Your brain is not just a part of you, it's the very essence of who you are. Now that's some serious brain power. Next up, let's talk about the body's amazing delivery service, the circulatory system. At the center of this system is a tireless, powerful muscle called the heart. This organ, about the size of your fist and weighing around 280 grams or 10 ounces, is the most efficient pump ever created. Its job is to push blood to every single part of your body, delivering the oxygen and nutrients that your cells need to survive. Your heart beats about 100,000 times a day, pumping blood through a massive network of tubes. Here's a cool fact. The heart has its own electrical system, which is why it can continue to beat for a short time, even when removed from the body. It's a self-starting, self-regulating marvel. The blood that your heart pumps travels through an enormous network of blood vessels. If you could take all the arteries, veins, and capillaries out of your body and lay them in a single line, they would stretch for over 96,000 kilometers. That's 60,000 miles. That's long enough to circle the Earth more than twice. Arteries are the vessels that carry oxygen-rich blood away from the heart, while veins carry the used, oxygen-poor blood back to the heart to be refreshed. Your body contains over a gallon of blood, and it makes this complete circuit through your body about once every minute. It's a continuous, life-sustaining loop. The real magic happens in the tiniest of these blood vessels, called capillaries. You have about 10 billion of these microscopic tubes, and they are so narrow that red blood cells have to line up and pass through them in single file. This slow, single-file journey is incredibly important because it gives the red blood cells time to do their job, dropping off oxygen and picking up waste products like carbon dioxide from your body's tissues. Every organ, every muscle, and every single cell is reached by this intricate web of capillaries, ensuring no part of you is left without the fuel it needs to function. It's the ultimate last-mile delivery system. Your body is also smart about where it sends the most blood. Blood flow isn't the same everywhere, all the time. It changes based on what you're doing. For example, when you're eating a big meal, your brain directs more blood to your digestive system to help process the food. If you go for a run, your heart pumps more blood to your leg muscles to give them the extra oxygen they need. Even just thinking hard can cause more blood to flow to your brain. This intelligent distribution system ensures that resources are sent where they are needed most, making your body an incredibly efficient machine. Take a deep breath in, and now breathe out. You've just used your amazing respiratory system. We do this about 20,000 times every day without even thinking about it, but this simple act is essential for life. Breathing is how we get fresh oxygen from the air into our bodies and how we get rid of the waste gas, carbon dioxide. The journey begins when you inhale air through your nose or mouth. The air travels down your windpipe, also known as the trachea, and splits into two large tubes called bronchi, one for each of your two lungs. Your lungs are like two large, spongy balloons protected by your rib cage. Inside your lungs, the airways continue to branch out, getting smaller and smaller, like the branches of a tree. At the end of these thousands of tiny tubes are even tinier, grape-like air sacs called alveoli. Your lungs contain over 300 million of these little sacs. This is where the most important part of breathing happens. The walls of the alveoli are incredibly thin, just one cell thick. Wrapped around each alveolus is a network of tiny capillaries, those super small blood vessels we talked about earlier. This close connection between air and blood is the key to how your body gets its oxygen. Here's the exchange. When you breathe in, the alveoli fill up with fresh, oxygen-rich air. The oxygen molecules pass directly through the super-thin walls of the alveoli and into the red blood cells waiting in the capillaries. This whole process happens in less than a second. Once the red blood cells have picked up their precious cargo of oxygen, the heart pumps this newly oxygenated blood all around your body to fuel your cells. At the same time, the red blood cells drop off the waste gas, carbon dioxide, which they've collected from the body's tissues. Now, what happens to that carbon dioxide? It travels in the opposite direction. It moves from the blood, across the walls of the alveoli, and into your lungs. When you exhale, you push this used air, now full of carbon dioxide, out of your body. So, with every breath, you're performing a vital gas exchange. Oxygen in, carbon dioxide out. Your respiratory system works in perfect partnership with your circulatory system to make sure this exchange is continuous and efficient, providing the constant supply of oxygen your body needs to burn fuel and create energy. So go ahead, take another deep breath and appreciate the amazing work your lungs are doing. So, what happens to that sandwich you had for lunch? Well, it goes on an amazing journey through your digestive system, which is actually a long and winding tube that turns food into the energy and nutrients your body needs to function. This whole process, called digestion, starts the moment you take a bite. Your teeth get to work, mashing the food into smaller, more manageable pieces, while your saliva does more than just make it wet. Saliva contains special chemicals called enzymes that begin breaking down the food right there in your mouth. Once you swallow, the food doesn't just drop into your stomach. Instead, it's pushed down a muscular tube called the esophagus, a journey that takes about 5 seconds. Next stop, the stomach. Your stomach is a J-shaped muscular bag that acts kind of like a blender. It churns and mixes the food with powerful acidic fluids. This stomach acid is strong enough to break down tough proteins and even kill most of the harmful bacteria that might have been on your food. You might wonder why this strong acid doesn't dissolve the stomach itself. Well, your stomach is protected by a thick layer of mucus lining its walls, creating a barrier against the acid. After a few hours of churning, the food is turned into a thick, soupy paste called chyme, which is ready for the next stage of its journey. From the stomach, the chyme moves into the small intestine, a coiled tube that's about 6 meters, or 20 feet long. This is where the main event of digestion happens. Most of the nutrients, like carbohydrates, proteins, fats, vitamins, and minerals, are absorbed here. The walls of the small intestine are covered in millions of tiny, finger-like projections called villi, which massively increase the surface area for absorption. These nutrients pass through the intestinal walls and into your bloodstream, where they are whisked away to be used by your cells. The liver, which is your body's largest internal organ, plays a key role here, processing these nutrients and packaging them for delivery or converting excess nutrients into fat for storage. After the small intestine has absorbed all the useful nutrients, what's left over, mostly water, fiber, and other undigestible waste, moves into the large intestine. The main job of the large intestine is to absorb most of the remaining water from the waste material, turning it from a liquid into a solid. This final stage can take around 20 hours. Once the water has been reabsorbed, the solid waste, now called stool, is stored in the rectum until your body is ready to get rid of it. From a tasty meal to a tank of fuel and a pile of waste, your digestive system is, honestly, an incredibly efficient chemical processing plant. Section 6. Move it, muscles and bones. How are you able to walk, run, jump, and even just sit upright while reading this? You can thank your amazing muscular and skeletal systems. Let's start with your skeleton. You have 206 bones that form a strong, but lightweight framework for your body. This framework does 3 main jobs. It supports your body and gives it shape. It protects your vital internal organs, like how your skull protects your brain and your ribs protect your heart and lungs. And it works with your muscles to allow you to move. Your bones are incredibly strong. They can bear up to 20 times your own body weight without breaking. What makes bones so strong yet flexible? They are made of a clever combination of 2 main materials, a protein called collagen and a mineral called calcium. Collagen gives bones their flexibility so they can bend slightly without shattering. Calcium gives them their hardness and strength. It's the perfect partnership. But bones aren't just dead, hard structures. The inside of many of your larger bones contains a soft, spongy material called bone marrow. This is a super important factory that produces about 120 million new red blood cells and 7 million new immune cells every single minute. Your skeleton is alive and working hard. Now bones can't move on their own. That's where your muscles come in. You have over 650 muscles in your body, and they make up about 40% of your total body weight. Muscles are made of thousands of tiny fibers that can contract, get shorter, and relax, get longer. They are connected to your bones by tough, cord-like tissues called tendons. When a muscle contracts, it pulls on the tendon, which in turn pulls on the bone, causing it to move. Muscles usually work in pairs. When one muscle contracts to bend a joint, another muscle on the opposite side relaxes. To straighten the joint, they switch roles. All this movement happens at your joints, which are the places where two or more bones meet. You have 187 joints in your body, from the large ball and socket joint in your hip that allows your leg to swing freely, to the small hinge joints in your fingers that let you grip things tightly. These joints are what give your skeleton its incredible flexibility and range of motion. Together, your bones, muscles, and joints form a fantastic system of levers and pulleys that allows for an amazing variety of movements, from the powerful leap of a basketball player to the delicate touch of an artist's brush. Section 7. Your window to the world. The super senses. How do you know what's happening in the world around you? You rely on your 5 amazing senses: sight, hearing, smell, taste, and touch. These are your body's information gatherers, constantly sending data to your brain for processing. Let's start with your eyes, your personal cameras. When you look at something, light passes through the clear outer layer of your eye called the cornea, then through an opening called the pupil. The colored part of your eye, the iris, is actually a muscle that controls the size of the pupil, making it smaller in bright light and larger in dim light. The light then hits the lens, which focuses it onto the back of your eye, on a light-sensitive layer called the retina. The retina is incredibly thin, about 1/100th of an inch thick, but it's packed with over 120 million light-detecting cells called photoreceptors. These cells convert the light into electrical signals, which are then sent to your brain through the optic nerve. Your brain takes these signals and flips the image, because it lands on your retina upside down, and interprets it, allowing you to see colors, shapes, and movement. To keep your eyes clean and moist, you blink about 10 times a minute, washing the surface of your cornea with tears. It's a complex and beautiful system that gives you the gift of sight. Now, let's listen in on your ears, which do 2 jobs: hearing and balancing. When a sound is made, it creates vibrations, or sound waves, in the air. Your outer ear funnels these waves into your ear canal, where they hit your eardrum, causing it to vibrate. These vibrations are then passed along to 3 tiny bones, the smallest bones in your body, each no bigger than a grain of rice. These bones amplify the vibrations and send them into your inner ear, where they create pressure pulses in a fluid-filled, snail-shaped structure called the cochlea. Tiny hair cells inside the cochlea detect these pulses and turn them into nerve signals that your brain interprets as sound. But that's not all your ears do. Deep inside your inner ear are 3 fluid-filled loops called the semicircular canals. These canals act like your body's personal gyroscope. As your head moves, the fluid inside the canals sloshes around, stimulating tiny hair cells that send signals to your brain about your head's orientation, whether you're tilting, turning, or upside down. Your brain uses this information to help you keep your balance. Meanwhile, your nose contains about 10 million special olfactory cells. When you sniff, scent molecules in the air bind to these cells, sending an electrical message to your brain that it identifies as a particular smell, like freshly baked cookies or rain-soaked earth. Section 8. The body's armor, your protective skin. Covering your entire body is your largest organ. Your skin. It might not seem as complex as the brain or heart, but your skin is a dynamic, multitasking powerhouse that acts as your body's first line of defense. It's a waterproof, flexible, and durable barrier that protects everything inside you from the outside world, from bumps and scrapes to germs and harmful sunlight. Under a microscope, the surface of your skin looks like a cracked, dry landscape of dead cells. In fact, you shed millions of these old skin cells every day as new ones grow from underneath to replace them. This constant renewal helps keep your skin strong and healthy. One of your skin's most important jobs is to help control your body temperature. Your body works best at a steady temperature of around 37 degrees Celsius, or 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit, and your skin is like a built-in thermostat. When you get too hot, the blood vessels in your skin expand, or get wider, to release heat into the air. If that's not enough, your skin's 2 million sweat pores spring into action. They can release over half a gallon of sweat in an hour. As the sweat evaporates from your skin's surface, it cools you down. When you're cold, the blood vessels in your skin constrict, or get narrower, to conserve heat and keep your core warm. Your skin is also what gives you your unique color. Deep within your skin are special cells that produce a pigment called melanin. Everyone, no matter their skin tone, has about the same number of these pigment-producing cells. The difference in skin color comes from how active these cells are and how much melanin they produce. Melanin is incredibly important because it helps protect your skin from the sun's harmful ultraviolet rays, acting like a natural sunscreen. The same chemical, melanin, is also responsible for the color of your hair and your eyes. Beyond protection and temperature control, your skin is also packed with nerve endings that give you your sense of touch. These nerve endings allow you to feel pressure, vibration, texture, pain, and temperature. This sense is crucial for interacting with your environment and for keeping you safe. It's your skin that warns you when you touch something too hot or too sharp, prompting you to pull away before you get seriously hurt. From its role as a protective shield to a sensitive communicator, your skin is a truly amazing and vital organ that works tirelessly to keep you safe and sound. Section 9. The Defense Force, your amazing immune system. Last but certainly not least, let's talk about your body's personal security team, the immune system. This incredible defense force is on duty 24/7, protecting you from an army of invisible invaders like harmful bacteria, viruses, fungi, and other germs that can make you sick. The immune system isn't located in one single place. It's a complex network of cells, tissues, and organs that work together throughout your body. Its soldiers are a special type of cell called white blood cells. These microscopic warriors are produced in your bone marrow and travel through your bloodstream and lymphatic system, constantly patrolling for trouble. Your body is a walking fortress with multiple lines of defense. The first line is your physical barriers, like your skin, which keeps most germs out. Mucus in your nose and throat traps invaders, while stomach acid destroys many of the germs you swallow. But sometimes, sneaky invaders manage to get past these outer walls. That's when your white blood cells spring into action. There are many different types of white blood cells, each with a specialized job. Some are like front-line soldiers that attack and engulf any foreign cells they encounter. They are the first responders at the site of an infection. Other white blood cells are more like detectives and strategists. They can identify specific invaders they've encountered before and create special proteins called antibodies. These antibodies are like custom-made weapons designed to target and neutralize a particular type of germ. Once your body has made antibodies for a certain virus, like the one that causes chickenpox, it remembers how to make them again. This is called immunity. If that same virus ever tries to invade again, your immune system will recognize it immediately and launch a swift, powerful attack, destroying the germs before they can make you sick. This is the principle behind how vaccines work. The teamwork of your immune system is truly remarkable. It's a constant battle happening inside you, with your white blood cells fighting off threats you never even knew were there. They can even recognize and destroy some of your own body cells that have become damaged or turned into cancer cells. This amazing system of surveillance and defense is what keeps you healthy day in and day out. All the systems we've talked about, from your brain to your bones, work together in a beautiful coordinated effort. The human body truly is the most marvelous machine, and it's all yours to take care of. Science is cool.